All right, welcome to this edition of Midlife Multis. Mate, the Crows are coming for you.
Yeah.
We're up and about.
Yeah, look, you're playing good footy.
Did you see the screenshot I sent you today of
Yes.
the premiership window?
Yes.
Both you and I are very close to the sweet spot.
We are.
Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, it'd be magic to, get there and beat you on the day. Can you imagine the trying to go out afterwards though?
Oh,
There'd be one
of us crying, the other one
and just
celebrating.
laughing.
I think the rule should be the winner buys the drinks.
Oh, that's always the rule, isn't it? Always the rule.
Yeah.
I like how you got that in there. No hope.
Turn it up. We're better than I thought we'd be a few weeks ago, but we got a tough game on Thursday.
You do.
Collingwood normally match up pretty well against us.
Usually nice and tight, right?
Yeah. We've got a couple of outs with the Fog copping a pretty soft 3-week suspension.
Yeah, I thought the 3 was hard. Like the swinging arm probably means you get a couple. But
Yeah.
the 3 seems extreme.
Yeah. And now we've got Kane with a mysterious illness, apparently. He's out.
Oh.
So Nick Murray comes back. There's no one really to man up on there. They're a bit unpredictable.
Keane's a jet, right? But
yeah.
Out of the forward lines you want to come up against when you lose your best defender, Collingwood's probably one of them.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And Tex at the other end comes back.
Comes in fresh.
Yeah. So he'll give them something to worry about. And you guys just keep on keeping on. It was a bang for me with the Whitey's Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went bang, bang, bang on the weekend, which was good. Yeah. 3 from 3. How'd you go?
Well, I got refunded because Ginnivan was injured.
Oh, there you go.
So void on the multi.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I put out there, to be honest. But
it was an SGM.
Yeah. Guinea went down. So thankfully bets got voided because none of the other legs did anything.
Okay. Have you got much for this week for the footy?
No, not from returns of trying to find a market advantage. Got a few players, but nothing.
Okay. Well, I don't think we need to go through every game. We'll just go through the ones we've got an edge in. Yeah. And if you want to talk about anything after that, why don't we do that?
Stop.
So I've got nothing for the Crows game, although I think it's probably game of the round, but I say that often with the Crows.
Yeah, no, me either.
Freo and West Coast, the derby, I'm going with my tried and true.
Yeah.
Although they're catching on the bookies.
Yeah.
They pushed it out to 10.5 points this week for the final quarter.
That's quite a bit, hey.
It is. So it'll reach a spot where they catch up. But we've exploited it all year, and that's the point of these edge bets. And Tay says it's all about trying to find something that they're not reacting to quickly enough and exploiting it while we can.
So and on that one, like even last week with the Hawthorn, like the multi was actually looking okay with the exception of Guinea being out, and then Sam put the cotton wool out, right? And I think that might happen a bit more, so it could get a bit dicey if Freo do as expected and control the game.
Well, we'll see how I've seen it. Like I kind of thought it'd be the opposite way than the Hawthorn game. I thought you guys would kind of play with your feet a bit and West Coast would come out firing. I almost took West Coast at the halftime line, 22.5.
Okay.
I thought they'll come out playing it like a grand final. You guys will do what you do, set up, get your positions, work out how they're playing the game and then counter it in the second half. So I actually thought it'd be quite a contest for the first half, and then you'd run away with the game.
It might be. Okay,
who knows? But that's kind of how I saw it. And I thought after 3 quarters of solid Freo pressure, they'll be tired. They're a young side.
Eagles will crack.
Yeah, and then you'll just run over them in the last quarter.
It's likely, right?
Yeah.
Unless the Freo are 80 points in front and they just they have 6 on the bench instead of the 5.
Well, let's hope I've seen it the right way.
Yeah.
That's how I've seen it, so that's my play.
Is Harley playing?
I'm not sure yet. He rolled his ankle. He went on and played again afterwards. So
You'd think you'd get up, wouldn't you?
yeah, and I've got another play on Friday night also.
Melbourne Geelong.
Yeah. So I've got Geelong at the first quarter line of plus 0.5.
It's nice that you're getting a plus. Like this, Melbourne probably deserved to be favourites, but
This is this is catching the bookie out. I think I'm catching them sleeping because they've got Melbourne to win the game, which I think Melbourne will probably win the game. But when they set a line at like -4 for the game, it's going to be minus for every quarter, right? Geelong are the best starting side this year.
they do start well.
Yeah. And Melbourne are actually one of the slower sides. And I think Melbourne I think Stephen King kind of coaches a little bit like Longmuir. They wait, they absorb pressure. They absorb pressure really well in the first quarter, but they don't actually score that much. Where I think Chris Scott, he's got his plan, come out, intimidate, bang. They move the ball really quickly. They have more shots at goal than anyone in the first quarter. So I thought getting them with a little plus.
With Holmesy out even?
Yeah, and Cameron out I think is going to make them a little bit less predictable, which I think is a good thing.
Well, it's like Stephen King obviously knows the Cats intimately.
Yeah. And it's the first time they've played. They haven't played yet this year.
You're getting $1.90 for Geelong to have a tiny head start in the first quarter that could go either way. It's not bad.
Yeah. And they're my only two plays.
That's it, eh?
They're my only two edge bets for the round.
Yeah, it's really tightened up. Last, 3 weeks?
I've noticed a shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you see that with that line for the Freo last quarter.
Yeah, I imagine most of the quarters are probably around that 10.5 line, were they? For
Freo?
Yeah, considering...
It got bigger as the game went on. So they're saying it's similar to me.
Well, Fremantle are closing out games strongly, aren't they?
Yeah, especially at home. I know it doesn't really matter, the derby, but Wharfie time, the home crowd.
Yeah, I had nothing for Melbourne and Geelong either. There's so many different factors now that with the finals coming. Obviously, Melbourne and Geelong both need to win, but I couldn't separate them.
No.
I couldn't pick a margin. I really struggled to work out who was going to win and what the line would be. So it's a watch, no bet for me. Yeah.
Okay. So that's me. I'm out. So you might as well take over from here for the AFL.
Well, the only thing I think Carlton should win. $1.67. I'm not really interested in.
Yeah.
Not interested in the line, but I'm not going to do anything there. Hawthorn, Essendon.
So it's a tricky one for me. Gold Coast will respond at some point.
No,
they'll win a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I said to you during the week, they'll have their trip fund on something and they'll show up.
Yeah.
But they're just so broken. You can't, they got to be almost a no-bet team, right? Because, they're probably going to snap at one point.
Yeah.
Won't be playing in that. Hawthorn, Essendon won't be playing in that. With your same game multis, you saw literally Sam put the cue on the rack probably halfway through the third.
Yeah, and that's what smart coaches will do now. They'll manage.
So you can't be looking at really be looking at SGMs because if Hawthorn do as expected and get well on top of Essendon, they're just going to put the cue on the rack.
Yeah, and that's what makes lines hard. When you've got a 50-plus point line, they get up by 70, they go to sleep for 5 minutes.
It comes down. So there's no way you could trust Essendon to come the other way.
No.
That's another no-bet game. The Derby, Giants have got a really good record against Sydney, against other top teams.
Yeah, but they don't have Toby Green.
They don't have Toby.
You saw just him coming off. What a difference it made.
Yeah, I mean, they should have got this kick straight.
I don't know if you heard today, but there's more disharmony at the club with Stringer and Hogan wanting out.
Yeah. I don't know why Stringer would want out, considering they saved his career and probably made him a better footballer.
Because he wants to win a flag.
Yeah, well, he's not going to. No one's taking him who's in the window. He's not that good.
Well, Sydney might.
Yeah, maybe. But again,
Amadi out, Stringer in.
Yeah,
Bulldogs in Richmond.
nothing
No.
either.
Do you have anything?
No, I told you I couldn't find any
Okay.
edge bets. I couldn't find. Yeah, I'm not betting on Brisbane games. Who knows? Not betting on North Melbourne and St Kilda because who cares?
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Well, let's
It's going to be
put a line through the AFL. We've got a couple of bets up there. Let's hope Whitey's Edge can keep dominated this year. Let's be honest.
No, we're well in front.
Yeah, well in front.
Didn't say. Yeah, it's nice.
All right, on to the horsies with Silks and Sulks. I've actually done a bit of homework this week.
Nice.
So maybe I'll kick off with the first one.
Yeah, go on. Where are you looking?
Over East.
Okay.
Had a look at the Bletchingley.
Nice.
And Cosmic Crusader has gone over, a horse we know well from WA over here.
Yep.
And I expect good things out of it over East, and as do most people. I mean, it's got the eye on the Cox plate, but knowing how it runs, I don't know that Barrier 1 is a blessing for that horse. I think it's going to get pushed back on the fence, and then I think Miraval Rose might be able to lead, and Geordie Childs and Graham Begg together, pretty formidable pair. Oh, we've lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
And I thought 550 was a bit of a gift, and we're getting that because the money's come for Cosmic Crusader.
Yeah.
And 320 I saw
Yeah,
earlier today.
don't know why. Like, again, I don't really like Barrier 1. I don't like it at 1,200. Miraval Rose, I didn't really like it last week at 1,100,
Yeah.
but it ran really well. Yeah, like the horse is flying.
How did your map line up? Did you have it leading like me?
Yeah, I had it leading or box setting.
Yeah.
In case I thought a couple of the others might come across, and it's a big race. But I thought it was a really good play at 550.
Well, I think that's the first time we've lined up on the pod all year on a horse.
Might be the first time we've ever lined up on a horse.
Back it to your nosebleeds responsibly.
Yeah, it's the fit horse. It's in form. It gets the mare discount on the weights.
Yeah.
It's got a good barrier for it.
Yeah.
It likes Caulfield.
Everything lined up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just bet.
Tick, tick, tick.
Well, you see I got bet in capitals there, mate. It was like 550 bet.
Yeah, get on. From a mark, do you reckon? I don't know if you have to take the early price.
I think you might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You reckon people will see it the same as us?
Well, I think Graham Begg's a punting stable.
He is.
Yeah. I think we'll see the money come for it late, especially on the day. And Cosmic Crusader might not present as well, first up over there. The coat might struggle a bit.
Yeah,
so anyway, I'm going to bet early.
A bit early.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I looked at Caulfield Race 9. We're not getting a price, but it's not going to get any longer. Is Cruiserweight. I took it on last time because I thought that WA Raider would
do something.
Not WA, sorry, South Australian Raider would do something, but just showed me how good Cruiserweight is.
It was a really good win.
Yeah, and I actually think a lot of this horse, and I don't think this field's really going to test him. I've got Serious Horse minus the H, and it just goes on with it here.
Yeah, no, I haven't done race 9, so Cruiserweight is in my notes as a get on.
Yeah.
Next time, but I haven't looked at the race, so I can't give much to you.
Do you want me to keep going with mine, and then you can just roll yours?
Yeah, do it.
We might overlap anyway. Yeah. And my last one was Eagle Farm Race 6, number 6 in the 4X Stakes.
Pretty average meeting, isn't it?
Yeah, but benchmark 80. I've got one kind of going through the grades, which has continually impressed me. And the Ryan Maloney, Chris Waller pairing, like Begg and Childs. Autumn Tree.
Yeah.
It's won convincingly its last two. It's over the same distance, but down 2.5 kilos up in grade. But it's not really. And then it's its first time at Eagle Farm. But I think Eagle Farm will suit it. And
Big horse.
yeah.
Yep.
And you're getting 340s about it. And I think that's another one that will just get crunched on the day. I think it gets its hat trick. And
What'd you mark it? What'd you have it in your market?
I had about 280. So it was overs for me. I was surprised when I saw a 3. So for me, I'll probably be backing the Beggs and Child runner, Miraval Rose at 550. And then I'll back Cruiserweight at 210.
210 Cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Autumn Tree at 340, and I'll be having a Trixie with the three of them.
Very nice.
Yeah. But I'll do the Trixie plus back them each individually. Yeah.
So double down.
Yeah.
Because you're already backing them individually in a Trixie anyway.
No, in the Trixie, you're only going the doubles. You're going the doubles and the triple.
No. Well, every time I've done a Trixie, I've taken singles also.
Yeah, that's not a Trixie.
Disagree.
No, it's not.
You just...
The Trixie is all the doubles plus the treble. But then you can, I forget what it's called when you have all the singles thrown in as well. A Hercules or something.
No. I always thought it was the singles.
Nah.
I've always had it as singles. So I don't know how I've managed to do that.
Yeah. So they're my plays for the
Nice.
horses this week. That's it. I haven't looked at Belmont. It's too early. We don't have markets out. So I'll have a look later in the week and we'll do a quaddie.
We don't have a heap of markets. I only looked at the one race at Belmont. I've looked at the noms and stuff. I did look at the Bolton Sprint as a race, obviously with the bigger one. I didn't really like much in it, to be honest. I'm probably going to back Final Siren follow-up, like Heavy the Place. Like we watched that race last time and it looked like it had something to offer.
Yeah.
And on the replay, when it gets out, I'm not sure it gives as much as it could have. But I'm just going to follow up. Hoping
It was
that
on the
it's
heavy
gonna-
ground as well last time. So
But it's drawn 10 this time, so it doesn't get the same barrier advantage or anything else. Immortal Bliss is in that race, going really well. Twister Still, pretty good horse.
fucking Immortal Bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite as annoying as Yorko's Bluff. It's not that twice in the quad.
I thought Maddie's Girl was a chance in that race, but I haven't really dug deep into it.
Yeah, it is a chance. Obviously it gets Pike and a decent map also, so
Yeah.
big chance. But so that when I look at Final Siren as like a heavy place, but like I'm nervous already because there's other horses I like in the race, and there's only 3 spots, right? And we've already mentioned 4 horses, so it's kind of I need to get a pretty decent price. It is like 34s currently or whatever, so. But we'll see a bit closer today.
Yeah.
If one of these other ones I like comes out, maybe a chance.
And I see you going international again.
Yeah. I looked at. Did we get the date wrong last week? Because the King George thing hasn't actually run yet.
Oh, for Kalanga then?
Flanagan,
Yeah. Maybe we did. I've dropped the ball with that. I'm just keeping an eye on the Cox Plate now. Yeah.
I think it's a race with 3 at the top of the market. Calandigan, if it brings some of the horse form that's done, I think it wins. The Japanese runner could win. And Benevento Cellini is a pretty good horse also. So it'll be an interesting watch, but I'm only watching that really as a guide.
You talk about jockey and trainer pairs, Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. But, I just want to watch that race, late Saturday night with an eye to the Cox Plate because you're so confident.
Yeah, I'm very confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only other play I had was back at Caulfield.
Okay.
We threw it out on the pod a couple of weeks ago. MR2 resolutely is going around. Think it can win about 480.
480?
That's a bet for me. I went to the market. I marked it at like 380. So
Okay.
I took some of that today.
So you've gone early. You back it early, you reckon?
Yeah, only because I've got it marked shorter. I don't know what the market will do. There's lots of untried runners in it, but yeah, on its first up run, I think it'll shorten.
Yeah.
So I've gone early.
Okay, cool. Well, that's it for the horses. Next up, grip it and rip it. So last week was a hell of a week, and it was just so good to see the Kiwi. We'll claim him now. He's won an Open. He's an Aussie.
Foxy, yeah, must be. Behaves like
He looks
Aussie.
like an Aussie, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, great to see him win.
How's his swing? Hey?
Like I said to you the other day, if you saw him at Point Walter, he wouldn't be out of place.
No.
But where he puts the ball, and I love how quick he is. Like, he doesn't muck around. He gets over the ball, he hits it. Doesn't give himself time for nerves.
Yeah.
You know. I threw out a tip last week. Fitzy, no good. But
Didn't even make the cut, mate.
no. But for those that actually listen to the podcast, and I'm going to actually start putting tips just on here and not throwing them out, because we're not going to spoon feed you. You need to listen to us to get the tips. And I threw out Thomas Dietrich at 120 to 1 for the first round leader. Yeah. $30 a place isn't bad, mate.
Yeah, it's nice.
That was a good little collect.
Yep.
I think you followed me in.
I had a bit of Dietrich.
Yeah.
Had a bit of McIntyre. Wasn't that the week before?
No. The week before we had Tom Kim and Rory McIlroy. So we've gone back-to-back weeks with first round leaders.
It's been good.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is put my first round leaders on this show. And if you listen, you get them. If not, too bad. So this week, it's a real weird week in golf. And remember I said you got your A, your B, your C grade tournaments? This is really a C grade tournament, right? But Scheffler's gone to it.
Yeah, because he can't find a win.
Yeah. And I showed you my model, like part of the entry into my model on Monday night. 6 out of the 8 scoring stats, he's number one. Like I've got him ranked 25.8% chance of winning this.
Like he should.
Now that doesn't sound like much, like for a normal sport, right? Like, but in a field of 154 players, that's massive.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if he could putt, he would have won the Open pretty comfortably, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he gave himself so many chances just to miss little 4-footers.
Yeah. So we'll get into the 3M Open. It's not an overly long course, but it's an interesting course, as in the winners are normally around 17 under, 20 under, like that kind of bracket, right?
Yep.
So it's a birdie fest. However, the people that miss a cut miss by a fucking mile, because you've got 15 out of the 18 holes with water and 72 bunkers.
Okay.
So what you're looking for on this course is high birdie to bogey average, which is something we haven't really spoken about a lot. I've kind of built my model around that.
Yep. Okay.
If you can get a price better than $350 for Scheffler, take it. I've got him at 25%, so I really want 4s or more.
Yep.
I think if he wins, he might win by quite a few. Generally, they win by 2 strokes or more in this event because it's such a birdie fest. So I'm not with 365. You might have a market for that. Right now, a lot of the exact score markets aren't available, but if you get him 2 strokes plus, you might get
A bit more than the
10s or 12s or something, which might be worthwhile. You can get him for $12 first round leader. I've looked at the weather. I don't think there's going to be a huge advantage for the morning wave. other than the purity of the greens. They're often a bit softer, a bit more receptive. So what I'll do, I'm not really going to back a winner this week. I'm going to have a Make the Cut multi, which I might put up on the socials. Other than that, only people that listen here will get my first round leader, which 3 each way plays. Grillo, Hodges and Moore all have great course history. They're all players that come out in the first round and go all guns blazing. Now, Grillo, you're getting 71s. Hodges, you're getting 81s, and Moore, you're getting 101.
Now, are you hedging or even staking?
I'm even staking the three of them each way. And definitely each way, because it's one of those ones where you have 5 players tied at 8 under after the first round. But if you get 2 tied at 8 under and they're both at 80s, you're still getting a decent payout.
Yes.
Yeah. So on the side, I'll probably have Scheffler not one out, sorry, just for the win.
Straight up. No,
yeah,
not each
at
way.
12s. But I'm waiting on that because I'm hoping I can I'll put something out on the exchange at 18, so I'm hoping someone will take me on. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You never know, right?
Yeah. So that's it this week for the golf. I'll throw up a Make the Cut multi. It's around $12.
Yep. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And I think we can have a bit of fun without backing a winner this week. Yeah. If you're not backing the winner of the event.
Nice, man.
All right. That's it for the golf. Grip it and rip it. We'll be back shortly with 2 flies up a wall. All right. Welcome back for 2 flies on a wall. And I've got us covered this week, mate.
Good.
Been watching the darts lately, and you know I love the darts.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in Blackpool for the Darts World Match Play Championships. And we're going to take on this short fave, Lukey Littler.
Lukey.
Yeah. The Nuke, as he calls himself. He gives himself a nickname like the Nuke.
They all do.
Yeah.
Feel like walking themselves through.
I know. Yeah.
Feel the power. You know, like,
Yeah, a bit tat. But, yeah, look, I love this event. It's the long form of the game. And being match play, anyone can win as well, which is cool. So Lukey Littler's $1.55.
really?
Yeah. But we're going to take him on. I'm going to take him on with a player on his side of the draw who I think can beat him.
Okay.
And a player on the other side of the draw who I think could meet him in the final and scare him. So, look, Lukey Littler is the best in the world, and he's the reigning champ. He beat Wade last year. He's playing unbelievable darts, but he's not unbeatable. Like, if I had him versus the field, he'd be 45%. The field would be 55.
Yeah, he's
so
not.
so you can beat him, right? Especially in this format. So I've gone with a Northern Islander in Josh Rock at 29-1. Look, he's got the scoring power to go with anyone on his day. The negative is he'll meet Littler in the quarters, but when he rolls him there, we're getting a collect.
Yep.
So we'll take him each way at 29-1. Each way is 2 places with the darts.
That's
And on the other side of the draw, we're going to take the Dutchman, Gian van Veen. This guy scores insane. Like, it is a weapon. And I tell you, Littler will be worried about meeting him. We're getting 15-1 about this guy. He's just got relentless scoring power, you know, like.
It's 180.
Yeah, but he may not close out as well as Littler, but he's always putting pressure on you.
when I'm watching the darts at home,
Yeah.
I just get the side eye from the wife. What are you watching this for? Wait for it. Why not?
Remember the first time we played?
Yeah, I dominated.
Yeah, I threw a 180 on the first game.
Yeah, I still won.
No, absolutely not. I absolutely dominated you. And hopefully we can dominate the bookies here.
it'd be nice.
So I'm going to have those two plays, both each way, and then just a little throw at the stumps. Littler versus Dan Veen final at $8.
Yeah, that, with the exception of your 8-1, if Josh Rock says so and gets it done, then you can actually collect on both, can't you?
You can.
If they're both in the final.
Yeah.
Because you'll get one winner, one each way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which would be the ultimate hamburger with a lot.
Yeah.
But I've got that little saver on.
They're making the final.
Yeah, because I think Van Veen can get there, and that kind of makes.
I assume there's other players between $1.55 and 15.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but
line through them.
Yeah, too old, too slow. Yeah. These are the guys coming up and coming through. So, like Van Veen, he's really made a mark in the last 6 to 12 months. He's the challenger. And like I said, he's the one that will worry Littler.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Because if you put him in golf terms, he's getting on the green. He's putting it close. If he can putt on the day and close.
What time is it on? Is it a watchable time frame?
Well, for you and I, it is a little night hours, but a little glass of red and or a scotch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roaring fire, maybe.
But the finals Saturday night, Sunday morning. Yeah. So it's actually one you want to get on to as soon as possible because they're getting knocked out as you go, so your odds are reducing. Yeah, it started on the 18th, but yeah.
Okay, cool. I like it. I'll follow you in.
Follow me in, mate, and hopefully we can have a collect.
Yeah, we've got a bit of sport to watch, don't we? Commonwealth Games are on.
Yeah, that's kind of slipped under the radar, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think.
It should be in Melbourne, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, we just paid billions for it to be played somewhere else.
Dan Andrews. How good was he? How good was he? Fucking wanker. Anyway, we're not a political pod, thank God.
No, we'll never stop talking.
All right, well, that's it for this week. Hopefully you back some winners. Godspeed.